Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our pre-match press conference to preview our fixture against Liverpool. And if we can start off with Gordon Duncan from Sky Sports, please.
Hi Rafa, hope you're well.
Good afternoon.
This is always such a huge fixture at any time. Rafa, how much more significant does it become when you're on a poor run of results?
I think it's a massive game for us. So we have a bad run now, and we need to start winning. And a derby always is an opportunity to put things right. So massive game for us, and we are thinking about just to get 3 points.
How do you feel personally going into a game which you know so well as a manager, but this time as the manager of Everton?
Obviously, I know what means a derby for everyone. So I'm really watching about that and thinking about how important it will be, and excited because I want to do well.
We saw a lot of anger and frustration from the Everton fans on Sunday. I wonder how much that anger and frustration is about performances, results, and how much you think the Everton fans are frustrated in general about the way this club is and where this club sits at the moment.
I think it's a little bit about everything. Obviously, at the beginning we were really pleased, really happy. Now we are frustrated. So also as a manager, you want to win and you want to do well. And it was a challenge for me, and it's a challenge for me. So I'm convinced that we will do well. But I can understand the frustration from the fans because we want to do well. And it has been some years that we are not improving at the level that we deserve, and think that that is understanding in the way that the fans are feeling at the moment, and we share this frustration.
What more can you and the players do now then for this game? It seems on current form like an unlikely game to get back to winning ways, but something must give you confidence that that can be the case.
Yeah, I think that the fans, they understand that we had some issues. We have a better situation in terms of number of injuries, but there's still key players that they are not available. But at the beginning of the season, we were doing well. So the fans appreciate that. The connection with the players was really good. And what we have to do is to go back to this level, be sure that we can get the best from the players that we have at the moment, and be sure also that we can improve in the future.
Thanks, Gordon.
Thank you.
We'll go to James Cooper, please, at Premier League Productions.
Yeah, good afternoon, Rafa. Very
Good
nice
afternoon.
to see you.
Hi.
Hope you're well. You've played against Liverpool, or you've managed against Liverpool plenty of times. This is different because it's Everton. How much have you been thinking about this game since you joined the club?
Yeah, you say that with Newcastle, with Chelsea, we play against Liverpool, even with Valencia in the past. And now it's Everton. It's a derby. It's a massive game. And it's different. It's special. And I'm really convinced that we have to do well. I will be an opportunity for us to change things and to improve everything for us for the rest of the season. So it's a great opportunity for us.
I think on your first day in the job, you talked about fighting for your club. This is a perfect opportunity to show that fight, isn't it? Yeah,
100%. So normally I like to win every game, and then this is the most important game for us because it's the next one. And what I said before, with a bad run of results, then it's important to do well. And if we can get 3 points, it could be a massive change in our season.
Just finally from me, you know, when derbies, no matter where they are in the world, people say that form doesn't matter. I think Liverpool have beaten you once in 9. Last year, Everton won, Everton drew. Does that give you more confidence that you can spring what might be a surprise?
Yeah, I agree with that. So a derby is a derby, and then everything can change, and you never know. It depends on the atmosphere, it depends on how well we can do it, and the connection with the fans. So I think that the fans, they know that they are really important and massive for us. So if we can create a good atmosphere, everything can happen in a derby. And then, as I said before, for us it's a massive game because we can get 3 points and start building on that.
Lovely to see you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Take care.
Thanks, James. We'll go to Alistair McGowan at the BBC, please.
Hi, Rafa.
Hi.
You'll have seen that the banner that was there on the weekend where it was saying that the fans have reverting to nothing but the best is good enough, and we demand that the club does too. What was your interpretation of that? Is the club doing enough, do you think?
Yeah, I think that the analysis has to be has to be done in a careful way. I will say the club is spending a lot of money. The club is trying to do their best in every single department, and that is one thing that you can see from the beginning when you come here, that everybody is trying to improve things and trying to do their best. And after, it's just you start the season, you were doing really well, everybody was happy with that, and because we don't have good results now, you can question everything. So I think that the club is trying to do their best, and we cannot forget one thing. It's a massive thing, the new stadium for this club. It's a massive thing. How can everything will change? So we have to be sure that we continue supporting, we continue behind the team, we continue pushing, because we will be better and we want to be better.
Obviously, you made a good start to the season, you mentioned them as well. Did you expect things to unravel so quickly?
To be fair, it's not easy to be so unlucky. I think that at the moment we have now 3 injuries, so 3 players injured. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Can you hear me? No.
Yeah, they can.
He can or not?
They can, yeah. The screen's just died there.
But I cannot hear them. Can I continue or not?
Yep, carry on. They can hear you.
Okay. So what I say that we have at the moment 3 players injured. So we have Davies, we have Jerry Mina and calvert-lewin, because Andre Gomez has started his training with the team. So we are improving this area, but the problem for us was key players in key games didn't allow us to perform at the level that we were performing at the beginning. And now we are managing a situation that is not easy, because the results are not good enough, and then normally you lose confidence. So hopefully we can start winning tomorrow, and then things will go back to the same thing that we were doing at the beginning. So the team working hard, playing well, and winning games.
Injuries then? Who's available for this game?
No, the group of players are the same, but Andre Gomez is training. Still, Dominique, Jerry Mina, and Davies are not available, but at least we have players training regularly, and that is a great advantage for the future. They will need some time to have much fitness, but at least they are training now.
Thanks, Alistair. We'll go to Ian Abrahams at TalkSport, please.
Thanks, Andy.
Hi.
Hi, Rafa. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
You've managed against Liverpool before. We said Valencia, Newcastle, obviously Chelsea. But can you really treat this like a normal game, like a game against, I don't know, Burnley or Norwich? I mean, this is special, isn't it? This is Liverpool. So can you really treat it as just any other game?
Yeah, I think a derby is always special, no, in every country. But here, the passion, I live in the city, so I know what means that. The passion is massive, and then we know that it's really important for everyone. And that is the reason why I want to win and I want to do well, because it's for us as a club, as a team, it's really important to bring back the confidence and play at the level that we were playing at the beginning.
I remember when you went into Chelsea, you turned around the form there, you won the Europa League with them. You're now at Everton and the form has dropped off. How can you get out of this run of form that you're in? It's a bit of a spiral at the moment. Yeah,
winning tomorrow. That is the easiest way to do it. So to win games is what everybody is expecting, but to go to a position that you can compete and win games regularly means that you have to do a lot of things right. So I said so many times, Rome was not built in one day, so we are working on that. And still I'm disappointed because at the moment we are not winning the games that some of them we could win, but still I have confidence that we will do well. And I'm sure that the second part of the league will be totally different if we have players coming back from injuries.
And finally, for me, Liverpool have a frightening front three. Quite how Merseyside was only the 7th best player in the world in the Ballon d'Or is a bit of a mystery. They've also got Sadio Mane and Firmino and Jota as well. How do you stop them?
I think we have to stay really focused. We have to go back to the principles that we are defending, or we were defending as a unit, solid, compact together, and after we try to play the best way possible on the ball, and then if we have to play counter-attack, do it. So I think the main thing is to go to the basic, to the principle that we have to be strong in defence, physically and mentally.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ian. We'll go to Carl Woodward, please, at Radio Merseyside.
Hi, Rafa.
Hello. Hi.
You've not won those 7 games. With a run like that, confidence will be naturally below. Have you had to talk to players to get that confidence into them?
Yeah, I have the opportunity to talk with the group of after every game, and now before this game with some players, some individuals. It's just to be sure that they don't give up. And then something that we changed from the past, you could see the players working hard even when we were conceding. We were 1-0 down and still the team was fighting. And I think that the fans appreciated that. So that is what we are expecting now. The players, they have to continue, they have to keep working hard. I think that overall, the way that we are doing things, they know that that is the way. Now we have to improve on the pitch. And as a manager, at the beginning, maybe everything was right. And now maybe sometimes you can make decisions and people will have different opinions. But overall, what we cannot do is to give up. What we have to do is to continue working in the same way and be sure that we will do better. And then we have an opportunity tomorrow.
And if you do win tomorrow, how much confidence will that give the players going into this busy period as well?
If we do it tomorrow, I don't need to say anything because it will be massive for everyone. And then I think that they will be a crucial point for us in terms of bringing back the confidence. If we cannot do it, then hopefully we can do it. If we cannot, then we have to be sure that we are strong enough, because it's very difficult to say so many times when we are in this position. But I have a lot of confidence in this group of players because they give everything, and I'm sure that we will do better, and especially the second part of the league, if we have players coming back or if we can make any addition in January. But I think that we will do much better and the fans will be happy at the end of the season.
And we spoke about Liverpool scoring goals. Your side, how do you get to start scoring goals again? Do the players need to be a bit more braver, get into those dangerous areas a bit more?
Yeah, I think that the other day we were pushing and then we were attacking enough to score 1 or 2 goals. Then the people around the box, the wingers, the strikers, the second striker, whatever, they have to get into the box. And to be fair, for example, Doucouré has a couple of chances the other day. So we have this determination sometimes, but we have to be sure that we have even more players getting into the box and then trying to score, because it's the way to win games if you can keep the balance and be solid in defence at the same time.
Thanks, Carl.
Thank you.
Finally, we'll go to Carl Markham for a final question in the open section, please.
Hi, Rafa. You spoke about the need for a good atmosphere tomorrow, but considering some of the reaction from fans at Brentford, I'm wondering, are you concerned that the atmosphere might work against your players?
Hopefully not, because I think that the fans are intelligent and they know that we need them. The fans are crucial and the main thing for us. If they are behind the team, you could see the atmosphere in the first game. So they were behind the team was reacting, the players appreciate that. So I think that they will realize how important they are for the players. And you can complain if the players are not playing well, and you can say they have to play better or not, or if the tactics are not good enough, whatever. You can complain about that. But at the same time, we cannot complain, or they cannot complain about the commitment of the players, the desire, the effort. And it's what you are expecting from an Everton player. Give everything, and after, try to play as well as you can. So I think that they will realize how important they are for the team, and it's a derby. I'm sure they will be behind the team.